Are you sure I can't help you somehow?
Yes, I'm sure. Nobody can help me. Although, except for one person, perhaps.
Who would that be?
Anya Mouse. Now that old Uli is gone, she's... the...
Only one?
Exactly. She's the only one who can deal with illnesses.
So let's go and ask her.
Bah! A wood dwarf never asks for help.
Extravagant. Welcome back.
One of the dwarves is sick.
Oh, fudge. Don't worry. Old Uli taught me a lot about dwarf illnesses. Off to the wood dwarves. Blistering blue Battenberg. This is a very bad case of dwarf cold.
That's what I said. Really, really bad.
Don't you worry. Old Uli taught me a remedy for this. Jerry, will you help me find a few ingredients for this poor dwarf?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. Here, take this recipe. Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
I'll be in the cafe getting everything ready. The recipe's a list of things we need to get the poor guy back out to the root fields. And then at last we'll get some blue juice again. Steinberg, we'll have you back on your feet in no time. And now I need to hurry back. I've got a delicious buttercup pie in the oven.
To heal the dwarf, Anya needs a yellow marsh marigold bud, a fish scale, and some pepper.
extravagant. How can I help you? You found all the ingredients. Let's hope that old Uli's recipe is good for something. There's some pepper left over. Here. Uli's medicine has to be stirred into something liquid and then administered to the patient. And then there will be blue juice once again.
There, I stirred in the medicine. I wonder if it tastes good like that.
Blue juice smells delicious. But this isn't just blue juice. I can smell something else too.
Of course, it also contains dwarf cold medicine.
Oh!
Well, why don't you just take the mug?
Bah! With a dwarf cold, it is impossible to move. If you weren't so clueless, you would know that.
A wood dwarf is not an easy patient.
My arms are so heavy. My legs are so heavy. Even my lips are heavy.
There. Yeah, that's the way I always take my cough syrup. Here's some blue juice medicine to help with your bad dwarf cold. Say ah.
Our blue juice. The original. Delicious.
Some colour's already returning to your cheeks.
And tomorrow we will see to the harvest.
You should stay in bed.
In bed. Stay in bed. Sleep at last. No sore throat. No dwarf cold. And no dwarf cough.
Exactly.
Anya. You must go to Anya.
That's quite far away, you know.
Take tunnel 47.
Tunnel 47? This one. What? Why didn't you tell me that before?
Dwarf secret. You must go to Anya. Tell her thanks. Starting tomorrow, there will be blue juice once again.
I did it! The dwarves are going to produce blue juice again, and Anya can go ahead and prepare for the Treetop Festival. Now all I have to do is send out the invitations. You must be kidding! A shortcut! Couldn't somebody have told me that sooner?
Just a sec. Welcome back.
About the blue juice.
How wonderful. Uli's medicine is bound to work. Customers have been asking for days when there'll be blue juice again. And we're going to need lots of blue juice for the early treetop festival.
About the blue juice.
How wonderful. And we're going...
See you later.
Take care.
One hot coffee. Too bad I don't like coffee. I'll give him some of my coffee.
I'm awake. I'm so grateful to you. Take this. Without you, I would have been late for work. Right.
Hopeless. Hopeless. Somebody's shirking dish duty.
I'm meditating.
Nice garden.
This is private property.
Okay, okay. Still no luck with your bite?
To tell you the truth, I think it's even worse. It's really cold here. I could really use your fire spell right now.
Your bicycle is really stuck in the ice, huh?
Well, I expect the ice will have melted by tomorrow, but that won't do me any good. If I don't deliver the packages today, well...
Maybe I can help. Good luck, Plato.
Thanks. Oh, what a nuisance. And I was going to go out with Anya.
Whoa! The stamp made a zillion copies of the invitation. They hardly fit in my backpack now. Could you deliver this for me?
I would love to do that. But now my bike's got stuck here and there's nothing I can do about it. That means I can't deliver the mail. I've never been this late on my round.
That doesn't need any special spice. That doesn't need any special spice. That won't do any good. If that freezes as well, we'll never be able to free your bike.
Oh no, forget it then.
All right. I better be careful with... No, I'd better be careful with... This looks like a little flight of stairs. But the mushrooms will have to grow a bit before I can climb the tree. Then I can investigate why it's snowing up there. That doesn't need any special... Rose hips are cool, but... no. If that freezes as...
Oh no, forget...
All right. I don't think sleeping drops will help me here. I better be careful with... No, I'd... No. 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 No, I'd bet... No. 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 I'd bet... One hot coffee. Too bad I don't like coffee. My coffee's cold. If that freezes as well,
Oh no!
or coffee won't help. If that freezes,
Oh no! Forget it then.
or one hot coffee. Too bad I don't like coffee. Here comes Anya's piping hot coffee.
You're not just gonna pour it on the ground, are you? Anya's coffee is wood famous and so good. Her?
We're going to use it to free your bike.
We are? In that case, what are you waiting for?
It worked! See, Plato?
Thank you, Jerry. Now I can finally get back in the saddle and deliver the mail. I heard you would like to send out invitations.
Yes, I'm supposed to send invitations for the Treetop Festival to all the citizens of Mousewood.
Really? That's a lot of invitations. But friends are supposed to help each other out, and you've already helped me out more than once. I'll be waiting for you here. Bring me your invitations and I'll distribute them for you.
Thanks, Plato.
No, I need to thank you. You helped me even though you didn't know me. You're a true tree walker. Her?
Could you deliver this for me?
That's a lot of invitations. But friends are supposed to help each other out, and you've already helped me out more than once. Her? I'd better get going. There's so much to do. Like I always say, a single hop is not that hard. And many hops in a row can get you anywhere. But we could use my bike as well.
Your bicycle?
Sure, if you want to travel faster through Mousewood and its surroundings. just call on me. Then I'll give you a ride on my mail bike. Just use this clicker frog with one of the golden post horns that you find everywhere in Mousewood. Whenever you're in a hurry, just sound its legendary call. Then I'll come flying by on my fateful bike and take you wherever you need to go.
Flying?
Riding, I mean.
Wow, thank you.
But I won't do this for just anyone, so keep it to yourself. And where would you like to go now? Woohoo! Hello, Jerry. Well, where to? Let's go. Hang on tight, Jerry. See you later.
Jerry, you have sent the invitations and ordered the blue juice. And in doing so, you have healed a dwarf, rescued little Ursula, and experienced much more. You are indeed developing into a genuine tree walker. Now we will begin with the magical part of your training.
And then comes the Treetop Festival. We're looking forward to the blue juice, so hurry up with your training, nestling.
Ever since I can remember, the Treetop Festival has been held here once a year. Ooh, it serves to celebrate kindness, family, and courage, and most definitely not magic.
Isn't it now? Go forth, young hazelnut.
What is this place?
The Hall of Apprentices. A living place, created by magic. Hidden between two moments in time.
But is it supposed to be so cold in here?
I feel it too. It seems that no one has been here for far too long. And even in Mousewood, almost no one remembers us. Only the elderly.
How long's it been since you were last here?
Too long, it seems. It's up to us to keep the tradition alive. The Hall of Apprentices is a place of transition. Your training begins here, today, and it will end here. Everything takes place under the protection of the first tree.
The first tree? Is it this one?
That is only a statue. The first tree is the oldest tree in this region. It watches over the woods, over the portal trees. It holds this world together. Trees like it are so old that they already exist in other spheres. Their roots reach into dreams, into fantasy.
So where is the first tree?
You may have already visited it in your dreams, but the clearing in which it stands is concealed. The paths which lead there are hidden, like this room. Once your training is complete, I will lead you to the clearing. That is the tradition. But first, you must finish your training, and to do that, we must get this thing working.
First tree.
Why is this all stuck?
There's a ball stuck in the glass tube. No idea what that is, but there are two of them. It must belong to that machine.
Has so much time really passed?
There's a ball stuck in the glass tube.
But no.
It's kind of creepy the way they stare at you. I wonder who they all are.
We must hurry.
It's kind of... I wonder who they... The first tree... Somehow this stone tree radiates something very good and warm, even though it's so cold here. Looks like Mum's new hairdryer.
Yes, yes, very funny. But now I have to make this work. So don't bother me, okay?
Sure thing. It doesn't quite fit. Fits.
Not bad at all. But the thing still won't work. No.
There.
But now let me get back to work. We must hurry.
No, I'd better be careful. I can't get the ball out. I can't get the ball out. I can't get the ball out. A stick won't help.
It was
I can't get the ball out that way.
Something is wrong.
Where is that light coming from? That isn't the sun, is it?
Not now. I just need time to straighten this out.
Okay.
Why is this all stuck? It was working just fine the last time.
It's kind of creepy the way this... I wonder...
Something is wrong. Has so much time really passed?
There's a ball stuck in the glass tube.
That's impossible.
That doesn't need any I can't get the ball out. I can't get the ball out. That doesn't need to be spooned. I better be careful with this. I can't get the ball out that way.
But that means... No.
I better be careful. No, I'd better... That won't do any good.
possible.
Let's see if it's as easy as fishing change out of the gutter. It worked!
Why is this all stuck? Ah, it works! Wonderful! Ah, you did a great job. The electromagical apparatus is uncoupled from the flow of time. It processes information from the past and future and prints it out in pictures on cards pressed from the leaves of portal trees. There!
May I take them?
Of course. These 16 cards can already tell you a lot about your training, if you understand how to read them. But these cards are like dreams. Everyone should interpret them for themselves.
The machine.
Unusual. Another card. What does it show?
But that's me.
Extremely unusual. What could that mean?
Ooh! Somebody's floating there. That's a ghost.
A ghost, Jerry? I don't think so. Or have you left your body behind for good this time, magician of Mousewood?
I can feel my leg going numb not far from here. No, I appear to have retained my body, even if it isn't getting any younger, and its scars are itchy. Tell me, Marquis, how did you escape?
Escape, magician? I bring an apprentice. I'm pleased to see you, and to know that the Hall of Apprentices is protected.
So, you are bringing an apprentice. Tell him he shall visit me in my house.
What does the floating man want from me?
He's the guardian of the portals. Your training begins. Take the key, Jerry. You must visit the magician of Mousewood. It won't be easy to wake him, but soon after, you'll learn your first spell.
They're back.
Ooh. Seek the lock to the key which the ghost lost in the Hall of Apprentices. Behind the door, you'll meet an old friend of mine. See you soon.
No, the key doesn't. No. No. Yikes! The key just dissolved into thin air, but now the door is open. What sort of place is this? Everything is so huge. It's enough to make you dizzy. A sticker. This stone looks strange.
This is a picture column from the Hall of Apprentices.
Oh, where did that voice come from? It sounds familiar.
In the Hall of Apprentices, there is a column for every apprentice who was trained here in these woods. But this one here was spat out by the hall a long time ago. I found it deep in the woods, and now I'm trying to unravel its secret. Banishment by the hall caused the picture to burst into 32 magic drops of dew, which are now spread all over Mousewood. Those who are able to understand the whisper of the rocks can ask the column itself how many drops are still missing. If someone collected all 32 drops, the dew could form the image of the expelled apprentice.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
In the Hall of Apprentices, but this I found it. Those who are it.
Wow! A huge abandoned train station. Wow! A gigantic living room for a giant. Although seeing as I'm the size of a mouse, maybe it's not so big after all. I wonder who lives here. Ugh, it smells a bit like old socks in here. Wow, this is high. Still smells okay. A giant chunk of chocolate. I also took the tinfoil. There's also a bed here for little people. Oh, somebody's sleeping there. That's probably the friend I'm supposed to wake. Hey! Nothing. Hey! Wake up! Nothing. It's enormous. When it rings, it must make a humongous noise. Too bad it's so far away. It's enormous. When it rings, too bad it... I better be careful with this thing. That doesn't need any No, I'd better be careful with the thing. A huge abandoned train station.
In the hall, if...
Wow! A huge... I better be careful. I better be careful. I better be careful. I have to be careful or the chocolate will melt in my hand. That's what Silver foil won't help here. Silver foil won't help here. Silver foil won't. Silver foil. Silver foil. Silver foil. Silver foil. Silver. Silver foil. Silver foil. We have a plant like that at home too. Too bad. I can't move the stick with my hands. Otherwise it would reach for the clock. We have a plant like that at home too. Too bad. Uh-oh. I'd say that worked pretty well. The cuckoo didn't do anything. I think the clock is broken. Oh, great. It smells like my model train. I'd better not touch it with my bare hands. Silver foil won't help here. A stick won't help here. No, No. That doesn't need to be spooned. It looks like that's the thing that goes cuckoo. It's enormous. When it rings, it must make a humongous. The cuckoo didn't do anything. I think the clock is broken. Oh, great. It's enormous. When it rings. Even that's gigantic. No, I'd bet. Silver foil won't help. Silver foil won't. Silver. The joint is rusted. It won't move. The joint is rusted. It won't move. It's a new when it rigged. The cuckoo didn't do anything. I think the clock is broken. Oh, great. The joint is rusted. It won't move. The cuckoo didn't do anything. I think the clock is broken. Oh, great. I better be careful with... I better be careful. I better be careful. It smells like my model train. I'd better not... Silver foil won't help him. Silver foil. It's enormous. I'll take that. That doesn't... There. The cuckoo didn't do anything. I think the clock is broken. Oh, great. Silver foil. Silver foil. Silver foil won't help. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get... I don't want to get... There, now it's fixed. The cuckoo didn't do anything. I think the clock is broken. Oh, great. Silver foil. Silver foil. Silver foil. Silver foil. Silver. Silver foil. I better be careful. I better be careful. I better be careful. The cuckoo didn't do anything. I think the clock is broken. Oh, great. There's also a bed here for little people. It's a what? It looks like that's the thing that goes cuckoo. It's a no when it rings. Now the cuckoo should have a voice again. Oh, something fell out of the clockwork. Well, it's probably not an important part. Wow, that was loud. Let's see if it woke the giant. Oh man, he's still asleep. Hey, wake up!
Oh, dash it all.
Uh-oh. I didn't mean for that to happen.
Oh.
Hello? I was just trying to repair your clock so I could...
Did your teacher tell you to do that?
No. Why would he?
Old magician of Mousewood. I see my apprentice has...
Did you put him up to that?
No, really.
Oh, all right. Ow, my head. Wait 1 second. I bid you welcome, Jeremiah Hazelnut. So, you are the rabbit's new apprentice.
A tree walker in the making, indeed.
Oh, so you aren't a ghost.
No, not really.
Aru Molina, the magician of Mousewood, is a master of active sleep. When he sleeps, his waking spirit goes wandering.
Wow, that's cool.
Perhaps one day he can instruct you in his art.
Aru. No one has spoken that name in a long time. Yes, it has been a long time. A very long time since an apprentice has been trained in Mousewood.
Really? That long?
We should make ourselves somewhat more comfortable, old friend. Young Hazelnut, I hear that you have already proven yourself as a tree walker in Mousewood. Your next test will be to pass the 4 portals of Mousewood. Behind each of the portals, you will learn a spell.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
But first, there is something you need to return.
What's that?
Pardon me, but I think you have my book.
Oh, yeah, the mouse with the backpack gave it to me.
Thank you. It is very valuable to me. Now, I would like to write one about you. I collect stories, you know.
Who was that? He seemed familiar to me, but I can't recall why.
Only a wood sprite, a close acquaintance of mine. You should rest, Jerry. This has been a long day for you. Rest for a little while.
If you say so. I...
And he's asleep.
Old friend, what in all the worlds are you doing here?
I am training a tree walker.
That is not what I meant. I say this in all friendship. It is impossible for you to be here, believe me.
Nothing is impossible.
You slept all night.
Yeah, but not too well. I miss my bed.
Be brave, Jeremiah Hazelnut. Magicians have to be strong.
Your next test will be to pass the 4 portals of Mousewood. Behind each of the portals, you will learn a spell.
Okay.
From now on, you can switch back and forth between day and night by sleeping in a hammock or reading this magic book. It can enthrall you for hours, making time appear to pass in an instant.
Return to the portal tree through which we came to Mousewood. There you will learn your first spell.
I'm sure you already have your cards, don't you, Jerry?
Yes.
Do you know how to play quartets?
Yeah, no.
I will show you.
Take your seats.
You can use the magic cards from the Hall of Apprentices to play a game. Here in Mousewood, the game is known as quartets. This game consists of 32 cards belonging to 8 quartets, or families, and of course 4 cards per quartet. If you do not yet have 32 cards, the other player will lend you some to make your deck complete. The goal of the game is to obtain as many complete quartets as possible. Every player starts with 10 cards. The 12 remaining cards lie concealed in the stack and will be picked up later.
Choose a card.
It's your turn. You now get to ask for one of the other player's cards, but only cards from quartets where you own at least 1 card yourself. First pick the family and then the card. 1, 2, 3, or 4 for which you want to ask.
Let's see. This card. I bet you've got it.
If the other player doesn't have the card you asked for, then you draw a card from the stack, and it's the other player's turn to ask for one of your cards. If the other player has the card you asked for, then you receive the card and get to keep asking. So you see, it's important to remember which cards you've already asked for and which cards the other player has taken from you so far. This will allow you to predict with some certainty what cards are in the other player's hand. The better your memory, the better your chances of winning. Remember, you can play with those cards, but their true worth does not lie in gambling. Still, I wish you luck.
Exciting! Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Choose a card.
I'm sure you've got this card. I was so sure that would work.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card.
Oh no.
Choose a card.
This card. I bet you've got it.
Terrific! Quartet.
Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card.
Excellent!
Let's see. This card. I bet you've got it. Just you wait.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
This card. I bet you've got it. Haha! Let's see what card you've got there. This card. I bet you've got it.
Well played!
Let's see what card you've got there. This card. I bet you've got it. Very well. Got a quartet. Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card.
Terrific!
Let's see what card you've got there. This card. I bet you've got it.
Excellent!
Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card. I was so sure that would work.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Choose a card.
This card. I bet you've got it. Huh, I might have known.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. 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 Opponent's quartet. Opponent asks for a card.
Oh no.
Opponent asks for a card.
Oh no.
Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
This card. Bet you've got it.
Terrific!
Got a quartet.
That's it.
I think I like Pac-Man better. Ooh, this isn't so easy.
Here in Mousewood, people like to play cards. If the people of Mousewood see your cards, they will be very eager to play with you. You can also find additional secret cards, such as this.
But that's Mum.
Indeed. Remember, there are 4 cards in each quartet, just as there are 4 portal trees, inseparably connected. This star map can show you where they lie. Your mother is the 2nd card in your quartet.
And the other 2?
You will understand my words soon enough, and then everything will change.
Return to the portal tree through... There you will learn your first...
Is it really okay for me to be away from home for so long?
On a day in summer vacation, anything is possible. I promise you that you'll be back in time for dinner. Are you ready to trust me, Jeremiah Hazelnut?
I'll get back to work then.
You have so much still ahead of you. Oh, I envy you. But there isn't much time. So hurry, Jerry Hazelnut.
Good day.
More like good night.
What are you doing here?
I guard the city by night. That way everyone feels safe and can sleep in peace. Some have reported a fox roaming around the fields near the brook bridge. If I see it, I can poke it or sound the alarm. I also make sure the glow nuts in the city are still working.
Ah, those glowy nuts that are always surrounded by lightning bugs.
Lightning bugs? Oh, you mean fireflies. I like fireflies. Our family makes the nuts by hand. The juice in the nuts glows like a female firefly.
Ah, I see.
Yes, it's a bit odd, but that attracts the little guys.
I'd really like to have a nut like that.
Me too. I don't have one at home myself. Unfortunately, they're very expensive, except for the town council and the hare. But now and then, I look in on the hare family when they're celebrating. When I see all the glow nuts and happy faces there, it warms my heart, no matter how cold the night is.
Hedgehog Brothers Carpentry.
Do you think it'll be better than building a shelf?
From what Church Mouse Senior's told me, it'll be even better than planning a bench.
Hello, Mr. Church Mouse.
Oh, it's you. The boy with the hat and the tight purse strings. Don't worry, this time Junior isn't after your piggy bank, he's after your sanity. The best magician in Mousewood will make you doubt your own mind when he achieves the impossible.
How's business?
Super! When I'm enjoying my well-deserved retirement on Coconut Palm Island, Junior shouldn't have to worry. This show will give him a second source of income, along with dealing in things, stuff and junk. Cash is bound to start pouring in soon. We also had a darling green crack beetle. A real crowd puller, let me tell you. Unfortunately, it ran off the day before yesterday. Junior almost caught it.
A green beetle, Your son is a magician too? I don't believe it.
Yes, pretty amazing, isn't it? You thought there was no such thing as magic.
No, I just meant...
You will be proven wrong.
But I didn't say that.
When the great Church Mouse Jr. mysteriously empties this glass of water without touching it.
Well, I can't wait. Maybe I'll learn another one of my 4 spells here. Eh? Is the water level going down? How long is this going to take?
Could you maybe put the nut in the water glass? Sometimes Junior has a bit of stage fright.
Okay.
At last, someone's coming on stage.
Hey, Jerry!
We didn't know you were performing here too.
I'm just helping out.
Put the nut in the glass and stop stealing the show from Junior.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Whoa! Completely soaked up. The glass is almost dry.
That's darn handy if you have to drain something.
I could really use a nut like that.
Indeed, it is magic. Please, not too much applause.
I think that's usually called sleight of hand.
Thank you for your kind attention. You can now see Junior every evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Junior.
So, did Junior find the nut, or where does he come in?
No idea.
Can I borrow your water nut?
The water nut? But that is Junior's most popular trick.
It's also his only trick, isn't it?
You mean Junior should expand his repertoire?
Exactly. Or better still, perform without a nut.
Without a nut? Oh, that is a revolutionary concept that has never been attempted in Mousewood. All right. I always say, laughing customers are paying customers. So show me a show that makes the audience laugh. If it works, we'll swap your program for the water nut.
Okay. You want jokes? I'll improvise for you.
Well then, good luck. And now, opening for the wonderful Church Mouse Jr., ladies and gentlemen, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry!
Are we getting the nut again?
No, now it's time for a laugh.
Oh no, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Here it comes. Well, why did the chicken cross the road?
What?
You can't be serious.
Our cousin Henry lives on the road. At least that's where he used to live. Now he lives in the hospital.
Oh, I didn't know.
Jerry.
It's all right.
But it isn't funny either.
Get off the stage.
Again, I'm sorry.
No offence taken. He didn't mean it like that.
I know.
Jerry, you can't tell road jokes to hedgehogs. Everybody knows that. Here, take the paper and pencil and go look for good jokes. Jokes that the local audience can appreciate.
Okay, that's probably a good idea. Thanks. I think I know how I can replace the water nut.
All right. I always say, So show me a show, if it were.
Okay. I can't think of anything right now. Break a leg. I have to go.
Break a leg? Is that supposed to be funny? What strange children some parents have. Isn't that right? Exactly.
Closed. Too bad. It looks comfy even at night. It looks like the town hall is closed at... Another statue. It looks like those stone eyes have seen a lot. Oh. What's going on here?
The bodies are my due, for I discovered him, freed him from the prison of his existence, and made him useful to us.
The belongings are my due, for I placed the 4 metals in his hands. When his vengeance is at hand, our work begins.
The land is my due, for I let him know the order in which he must drive them into the trunk. When their power comes to bear, our work shall begin.
The souls are my due. From me, he knows how many blows he must strike. Once he has struck them, we will go to work.
Someone is listening.
Only a child.
A human.
One of us.
Oh, you're in Mouse. How fun. It looks interesting over there as well, but I... On the door it says, Premium Dwarf Root Storage. It also says, hands off. And it is firmly locked. Nobody here. They must be working in the fields outside. Nobody here. They must be working... The dwarves have restarted their blue juice production, but I wouldn't be able to sleep with that. I can see the waterfall out. Nah, it's standing still. I probably shouldn't touch it. And it's turning to the left. Cool. So this is how you make blue juice. The dwarves are snoring up a storm. It's completely dark outside, and the dwarves are gone. They must be working in... Oh, the brook is getting... If only I had known.
You again. Have you come back to rub it in again that you helped me? Pah!
What? No.
Good for you. But anyway, thank you. When we're harvesting our dwarf roots here, you can use our guest bed in the house. Did you hear that, lads? This boy is our guest. Meh! Bah! Bah! They said you're welcome at any time.
I really appreciate that.
Bah! Don't mention it.
Hey, what are you doing so far out of town? You'd better not venture too close to the river. Haven't you heard? There's been another crow attack.
Of course I heard. I was right in the middle of it.
Yeah, heard that one before. But we're town guards. We're different. They stationed me here as a crow scout because of the latest attack. And all that, just to make sure that show-offs like you can sleep in peace.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
The building looks like someone just pecked apart. This is... The building looks like this is... Here's a handwritten note. Beware. This, for as long as it... Mousewood signed. P.S. The building is... I can't... The building... The build... What a I think I've... They look much more pleasant than that huge catfish at the large river looks like... Snow? It's summer here, isn't it? Curious, I can't get through here. There's a very deep puddle. This thing, it smells pretty. I wonder who...
There are some very strange green flames dancing over the fields back there. Are they will-o'-the-wisps? How eerie.
How strange. There are green lights flickering across the fields. Maybe it's someone with a lantern out for a walk. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen so many stars. It takes your breath away, makes you feel small. They remind me of the glow-in-the-dark stars over my bed. I feel like I haven't been home in an incredibly long time. I hope Mum's okay. a weird... There's a little... I hear you find very... Like someone flicked it. They smell earth. I like mushrooms a lot better. Ugh. Wow, the whole town fits under any bird who built...
Hey, no you don't. Nobody comes in here without an invitation.
What? Why not?
Private party, capiche? You ever heard of one?
No. What does it mean?
It means that nobody who wasn't invited gets to join the celebration.
Oh, I see. Why didn't you just say so?
Ugh.
What are you celebrating?
Well, a birthday. What else? You don't know anything. Yeah, well, but it's going to be a dull party without a cake.
What did you say?
Nothing. None of your business. Family matter.
Why are you standing out here all alone instead of joining in?
Because I have to wait here.
What are you waiting for?
For you to finally start minding your own business. When is Anya going to deliver that blasted cake?
Where did you get those great party lights?
Well, they're glow nuts, of course. The night watchman's family makes them by hand, but that is none of your business. Just like everything else.
How can I get a glow nut like that?
You can't just pick one of these up, you know. Only members of the city council or night watchmen can obtain them. They are sold to private persons only on extremely rare occasions. You'd have to belong to one of the most important and influential families in Mousewood, like the Hare family. Our family tree goes back to the beginning, a time that you can't even imagine, when it would have been unthinkable that someone like you...
Yeah, all right, I get it. So, there's no cake at your party?
Yeah, that's right, you little wise guy. I don't know what's keeping Anya, but without cake, this party will be a disaster. But that's family business and only family business.
Well then, have a good time. I don't mind being excluded.
Finally.
I love the way this flower reflects the moonlight. Locked. Locked. Mr. Churchmouse said I should look for authentic Mousewood material for jokes. Maybe then he'll even give me his water nut. I ought to talk to people who like jokes. I ought to talk to people who like jokes. I ought to talk to people who... I ought to talk to people who like jokes. I ought to talk to people. The dwarves are snoring like a storm.
Looks like we'll have to get our mosquito bites somewhere else then.
I have to be going.
See you soon. And remember, mold and mold.
I ought to talk to people who like jokes. It's still a swift, cold, pebbly. Another drop.
Hard black beaks of doom hacking away at your little soul. Sometimes you just need to talk to a certain stranger to gain a bit of luck. You could use a little luck, right? A small amount of luck would be enough to help you.
Huh?
We have arrived. We will be the solution.
Okay. Weird. That doesn't need any... Silver foil won't help here. I ought to talk to people who like... Hello.
Hi there. Are you delivering packages again?
No.
Oh. I've heard that the fields are haunted at night. I'd really like to see, but I think it's much too creepy.
I'd better stay on the signposted trails. I'd get hope. The sun has really dried out. A brief shower. A swift...
Feathered enemy eat all your savings? Sometimes you just need to find the right stranger to make all your money problems disappear. And then all it takes is your signature. Just your signature.
Huh?
We have arrived. We will be the solution.
Okay. Weird. Another one. Another statue.
Have you ever had one of those days where everything goes wrong? Don't you often wish that someone had a cure for it? I bet Mousewood will soon need a whole lot of curing.
Huh?
We have arrived. We will be the solution.
Sure. Strange guy.
There you are again. See what you've done.
What have I done?
Side effects. I've got insomnia. During the day.
I'm sorry?
That's all right. Still better than a dwarf cold. If only I weren't so bored. Bored! More medicine. Bored! Bored!
Just a sec. Welcome back.
About the preparations for the Treetop Festival.
Everything will be ready, cream puff. The dwarves are brewing blue juice again. The Treetop Festival can come.
I've heard that the Hare family is waiting for a cake.
Yes, yes. They celebrate every night and have very special requirements. But unfortunately, I'm missing a couple of ingredients.
And I bet you just happen to have a list for me, don't you?
Yes, you guessed it. If you find the ingredients, I can make the cake, and you can take it to the hares.
About the cake for the hare family, again.
Just take a look.
See you later.
Take care.
Missing ingredients for the hare family's cake. A handful of sweet red berries, chocolate, some milk, and beet syrup. Missing ingredients for the hare family's cake. A handful of sweet red berries, chocolate, some milk, and beet syrup. I'm sorry?
If only I weren't so... Blah! 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 Blah!
I ought to talk to people who like... I'd better hold on.
The land here must work, but it doesn't. Sometimes you need help from someone who knows the score. We can stop the uncontrolled growth. Get everything under control.
We do not need any help from you. Ho, ho.
We have arrived. We will be the solution.
Okay. Suspicious guy.
Critique of Impractical Reason by Natural History by Hildegard of Beehive. Oh, where shall I put that?
How about sorting the books by topic? Brainy stuff here, nature stuff there.
That is exactly what I am doing. Here are those with a red cover, and over there is where those with green covers will go.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
But of course. Then you can find the red books immediately when you look for them. I mean, no one ever reads the green ones anyway. Weird stuff, that is. In Literaria, they didn't have green books at all.
Ooh, Jonathan, you've never even been there.
Of course I have. But naturally, it was during a reading tour.
As you can see, young man, Jonathan's sorting skills are just as dreadful as his sense of humor.
A little laugh now and then can't hurt. Well, Nestling, do you know why bees hum?
Please, no jokes. I have a headache.
I'm looking for jokes.
Please, no jokes. I have a headache.
I ought to talk to people who like jokes. I ought to talk to people who like jokes. I ought to talk to... I'm looking for jokes.
Please, I have a...
You aren't allowed up there. Up there, you have to be... Also, it's possible to climb up.
Really?
Indeed.
And then he disappeared. Quite obviously with the help. I'm done with this. Another one.
Sew and tinker every day. Yes, I like it just that way.
Ha! It sounds like they really enjoy their work.
No, you have to take carpentry serious. First, you have to sketch and measure.
Or you can just jump right into it. Be spontaneous. It helps. With a saw, hammer, nails, paint.
But only after you have everything planned out. Otherwise, it will come to nothing.
But that way you plan out all the fun.
Don't argue, I think you both have a point.
Yeah, you're right. Sometimes I'm a little too serious.
And then you get mad if everything doesn't go as planned.
You're a lot more spontaneous.
But you know more about carpentry.
Oh, nonsense.
No, really.
Well, maybe a little.
Ah, you're the best, brother.
Well, you only have one. Sew and tinker every day.
It looks kind of sad when it's so... I was just trying to catch the thief. But it was a nice little, well, pumpkin house.
Handy tools all shiny new.
Well, pumpkin house.
Help prevent the hedgehog flu.
Hello, Mr. Church Mouse.
Oh, it's you. The boy with the hat and the tight purse strings. What do you need, boy? Church Mouse and Son have everything.
I'm looking for something tasty. Maple syrup cheesecake. With walnuts?
Even better. A mud pie with twigs and rocks in the shape of a heart.
Mud pie? Ugh, thanks but no thanks.
It's very realistic. Mud fans know what I'm talking about. Isn't that right, Junior? He'll be taking over the whole shop soon, and then I'll take a well-earned retirement. Soon you can sell your own mud pies. Junior? He's shy, but a terribly good businessman. I believe in him, really, really strongly. You hear? Junior? It's so nice to know that your golden years are secure. The high-quality red thread I gave you should lead you back to Church Mouse and Son whenever you need exquisite things.
Things, stuff, and junk.
Now you've got it. Don't worry, this time Junior isn't after your piggy bank, he's after your sanity. This show will give... unfortunate...
A green beetle. A green... I'd love to a sticker. Another statue. It looks like the... Can't do that from here. There's a message on the door. I can't read it from here. Yikes! Ugh! That must be the crack beetle that the church mouses are missing. Okay, come here, you icky green beetle. Cracky, cracky. I think this little fella's yours, isn't he?
Oh, you found it. Our darling little sunshine is back, Junior. Aren't you glad? I found this card. Strange, isn't it? I'll give it to you. It's so creepy that no one will buy it anyway.
I think I know.
All right. I hope so. Show me.
Okay. I can't think of it. Break a leg.
What's straight? Isn't that right, Junior? Exactly.
Come to us, Jerry.
Oh, how did they get here so fast?
Jerry, behind this portal lies another world, strange to us, but home to you. There you must learn your first spell. That is our tradition.
How exciting!
This time we will open the portal for you. Seek the ancient toad we saw at the foot of the portal tree. It is old.
I have seen in your cards that the toad will keep a spell ready for you to learn. Probably.
Arrow, stick to your script.
Oh. Good luck, young apprentice.
Well then. Whoa! I'm home again. Huh. I was sort of afraid I'd come out somewhere odd. Everything is suddenly so small and normal. What? Well, almost normal. Has the toad really always sat there? I've climbed around on these stones so many times. Oh man.
The woodpecker. It says...
hello?
The song of the wood. Such a beautiful sound. So peaceful. So...
It's sound asleep and talking in its sleep. Wow, it's huge. It feels like my head can't decide if it's here or not. I guess that's the coin's doing. Ever since I looked through it, I see things differently. Crumbly chalkstones, if I hadn't already taken one. One of my near entrances to the... But it also... I'd run... The owl's wall. It runs between the portal to Mousewood. Who would have thought the old path tree could... Maybe in the olden days. I used to fish for tadpoles here. The water actually looks pretty clear, but sometimes it smells. This stone would make a good picnic, but unfortunately the pond smells so... Not even a... No, I'm not doing that again. I can't risk... There aren't any stars I can use. Just a little pinch. Oh man, now my ears are ringing. Anyway, the sneeze seems to have chased away most of the birds in the neighborhood. But the toad is still sound asleep. Ah, everything is just as it used to be. Reassuring. The great Zaroff, clairvoyant illusionist, coming soon. When and where? Strange. The great Zaroff. That's the same poster I took from the trunk. Who put it there? Strange. Mum says today. The owl's wall. It goes all... The owl's wall. It looks so... Sometimes I think the statue... I wonder why. That woodpecker is making a lot of noise up there. Oh really? How incredibly interesting. Obviously I don't speak woodpecker. What are you trying to tell me, bird? What? Hey, why you look at me like that? I have a sinking feeling I said something. Oh well, at least it's quiet now. Empty. No comics. My school's... But at least until lunch. And at 3, there's a new episode of Future Dogs.
Crickets in the distance.
A stick won't help here. A stick won't help. A stick won't help. A stick won't help here. A stick won't help. A stick won't. I already raided my. Too bad. I'd better not use the book here. Missing ingredients for the Hare family's cake. A handful of sweet red berries, chocolate, some milk, and beet syrup. Strange. I'd say it was a mysterious, long extinct... Ever since I've so much... I wonder what the dwarf could tell us if he could talk. He must have seen... That won't do anything. That won't work. That won't work. I think I can... Such a racket in the middle of the day. Unbelievable. That'll take care of it. There. Now it's quiet. Almost too quiet. Nothing. Nothing on right now.
It is so quiet now.
Hello? The rock toad just seems to be dozing now. But I'd rather not meet him. No, I can't risk this stone, but unfortunately, not even a bite. Nothing needs to be touched. The rock toad. Not again. No.
Who disturbs the peace of the woods? Human child. Let me listen to the world a moment longer. Just a few months. Just a few years. Listen. Listen to the streams of time.
I don't mean to bother you, but...
Understand, all this means little in the streams of time.
The streams of time?
The streams of time. Once you learn to pause, to wait, and to listen, then you will sense how they flow around you. The rock. I can hear the whispering.
The whispering of the rocks?
The rock. It hears if you learn to hear and to listen. As you listen to me, it can reveal to you what the streams of time have carried past it. Come closer so that you can learn how you can hear the voices of the rocks. More. The voices of the woods. They sound more mournful since my last awakening. Perhaps this is my last awakening before I become one with the streams of time. This world is changing. The world whispers to me of your fate. The path which you have taken will show you the meaning of horror. Beware. Beware. Yet it also holds joy if you find that which you do not even know you have lost. Let me listen to the world a moment longer. Just a few years. Listen to the streams of time.
They fell asleep. Horror? And find something I don't even know I lost? I wonder if Mum is back from shopping. It feels like ages since I saw her.
Be brave, Jeremiah Hazelnut. Magicians have to be strong.
Whoa!
Jerry, you did it! You've learned to hear the whispering of the rocks and stones. With this, you can listen to any stone that has been given a face. An excellent first spell. Now try it on this crystal statue. The spell is on your magic wand. Take it and point it at the statue.
Jerry?
Did somebody just call my name?
It begins. The first nail has been struck.
What does that mean?
I will explain everything to you in good time. I must consult with the magician of Mousewood. You know where to find us, or contact me with the advice seeker if you need my help. Seek the entrance in the next portal tree. You will learn your next spell there. But you will have to open the next portal tree without my help. Look for the magical creature who lives in Mousewood. You have already met one of them, a little man in green. Your cards tell me that you will learn another spell from him. But to do so, you must ask him to open the portal to his home for you, for only there can he teach you his spell.
Little man in green. Oh no, he's probably still hopping mad at me. I don't want to make the spider, and if the web breaks, it's not. Nothing's.
funny, little boy.
Another statue. It looks like those stone eyes have seen... Nothing's whispering here. Nothing's whispering here. Can't do that from here. There's a message on the door. On a major expedition upon the waters of this world, expect me back in 3 months. Kind regards, Spitzway. P.S. Upon my return, I would very much like Anya's outstanding pumpkin seed cake. No.
And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover?
Hey!
No, never.
I'm just admiring the big.
No more.
Wait.
And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more.
No. Now it almost looks like the statue has eyes.
And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more.
That's a
Will
lot
I
of
play
mailboxes.
the wild rover?
That's a lot of mailboxes.
No,
That's a lot of...
never,
Well, even more course. No.
And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild
There he is
rover?
again.
No, never.
The little man in
no
green.
more.
He thinks nobody's watching him. The little guy put his clothes on the table. I'll go grab them.
Ah, tater skins and goat manure. You can see me. What do you want from me?
I'm, looking for a tree portal.
You want to break into me world, and I'm supposed to help you do it. Miserable blackmailer.
I,
Right. All right. You leave me no choice. Put my clothes back, turn around, then I'll help you. And stop staring at me shamrock.
You're... Oh.
There. That's better. Well, rattle me bog. Where's me hat?
I still have it.
Ah! All right. Meet me at night above the town hall, then I'll show you the way into my world. But kindly bring my hat with you.
Professional blackmailer? I want to be a magician.
What are you doing there, boy? Sounds like a bad case of talking to yourself.
Nonsense. There is a little green man that only I can see.
Okay. I hope he isn't dangerous.
What?
Nothing.
Sew and tinker every day.
Achoo!
You're funny, little boy.
Yes, I like it just that way.
You're funny.
in the hall. If
Wow!
You're funny, little boy.
Nothing. No. I can see the waterford. Oh, the brook is getting pretty dangerous here. If only I had known. Wow! The wind is blowing the little dandelion parachutes all the way up here, but they're too far away to catch by hand. I better be careful with... That looks like an arm grab. I could make that into a dowsing rod. Too bad I'm no bigger than a mouse. Here we go. I'm not strong enough to pull that branch down. Now what? That won't do any good. That won't do it. No, I'd... That doesn't need to be... Nothing needs to be tapped from there. That looks like an arm grabbing. I could make or doubt. Too bad I'm... Now what? That won't do it. Wow! The wind there too. Now what? That won't do. That won't do any good. That's the biggest beet I have ever seen. It smells very sweet, but I definitely can't lug that thing around. That doesn't need to be spooned. I'm sure my mug is an all-purpose weapon, but it won't help me here. No. That doesn't need to... Perfect. Hey, juice is already coming out of the tap. Now I have beet syrup on tap. A mug full of thick, sweet syrup. Now I have beet syrup. All I need is a container. That won't do it. A stick won't help here. No, that doesn't belong in my cake. That won't do it. That looks like an arm grabbing at the air. I could make that into a handy or a douse. Too bad. Nothing's whispering here. No. Nah, it's standing still. I probably shouldn't touch it. Nah, it's stand. I probably should. It even says so on the little plaque on the wheel. Better keep your paws off. The dwarves have restarted their blue juice production, but I wouldn't be... Now what? Nah, it's standing. I probably should. It even says so. Better keep your paw... Nah, I probably shouldn't. It even says better keep... I can see the waterfall out there. Now what? I'll toss this end of the shoelace through the window. now? An interesting thought. I just hope this won't backfire, or the dwarves may lock me up in a tunnel after all. I'd say that worked pretty well. It's completely dark outside, and the dwarves are gone. They must be working in... Now, if I sit on this and then cut the rope... bad idea. I need to be careful. That shoelace is extremely taut. I'm so tired again. The dwarves are snoring up a storm. Now, if I sit on this... bad idea. No. 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 That won't do. No. Now if I sit, bad. Now if I sit, bad idea. Wow, the wind there too.
You're a funny little boy.
No.
So here I am, standing guard, eating nothing but these red berries, pining for a well peppered cheese fondue, deprived of an encouraging word from my comrades. So keep your hands off my berries. Ooh, if we had a pan, we could make a delicious fondue from your beautiful cheese. Not that I need anything. I can manage all by myself.
And nothing. Only a hollow tree, but I hear a whistling. The wind is blowing through the hollow trunk. It almost sounds like the organ music of the wind. How did I come up? Don't tell me I'm a poet. No. There must have been more mail to deliver here. That won't work.
Woohoo! Hello, Jenny. You're out and about late. Well, where to? I recently saw an advert for violin lessons. I haven't played the fiddle in weeks. Ready? Let's go. Hang on tight, Jenny. See you later.
That's the back of the Tree Trunk Cafe.
Steals my hat.
I think I have to get up there if I want to have a real conversation.
I am Emmett Melanoplos O'Donnell. I've won multiple awards for excellence in the field of technology. Nobody steals from me.
Uh-oh, I think Conrad is still awake. Oh man, it's really dark up here. And cold too. At home, I'm not allowed to climb around on rooftops. At home, I'd be reading comics under the covers with a flashlight now.
I've been waiting up here in the tree all night long, and no one has come. They wouldn't dare do that on the Emerald Isle. If that's where you want to go, then kindly hurry it up. Otherwise, I'll be going through the tree without you. And bring my hat with you, you runt. And I don't want one like you have, you hear?
But how am I supposed to get over there?
Can't hover like decent folk, can you? Pig tree drinker. Then you'll have to cross the branch on foot.
It's way too dark and too high. You can't see where you're putting your feet.
Well, come on, you little extortionist. If you fall off the branch, I'll just gather up the hat while you're seeing stars. After your rake attack on me wee life, you deserve it.
But how am I supposed to get over there? It's way too dark. You can't...
Well, come on. If you fall after you...
I could get to the tree by climbing over the branch. But it's way too dark up here. One false step and I'd rather not think about it.
steals my hat. Nobody steals from me.
Nothing. Wow. So that's what the old magician meant when he said it was a special map. You can recognise all the constellations and the 4 portal trees of Mousewood that the Marquis and the magician talked about. The eastern tree seems to be the big tree in the middle of Mousewood. Then the old path tree we used to come to Mousewood is the southern tree. The western tree is to the left on the other side of the field path. And the northern tree is to the right of the field path, a little farther away. Right. So those are the 4 trees behind whose portals I'm supposed to learn the 4 spells. They aren't so far away, but can I also find them when I'm standing right underneath? Well, we'll see about that. Wow, the whole... This armor could have been made for a sparrow. Sort of a... Perfect for a pelican. A deadly battle pelican. Sir Beakhead. Perfect. Sir Beak... This armor, sort of a... A net with nuts. For a healthy between-meal snack. Conrad said these nuts are the town treasury. Apparently money does grow on trees. Just dusty old papers. Hey, a playing card.
play cards? Sure. The game starts. Choose a card.
I'm sure you've got this card.
Well played.
Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card. Oh, rats.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
This card. I bet you've got it. Huh, I might have known.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
This card. I bet you've got it.
Excellent.
Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card. I was so sure that would work.
Draw a card. Quartet. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
This card. I bet you've got it.
Excellent.
Let's see. This card. I bet you've got it.
Well played.
Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card.
Extra life.
Extra life?
Draw a card. Quartet. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Choose a card.
This card. I bet you've got it. Huh, I might have known.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent's quartet. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Choose a card.
I'm sure you've got this card. Very well. Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card.
Terrific!
Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card. Yes, I did that on purpose.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. 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 Opponent's quartet. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Oh no.
Opponent asks for a card.
Oh no.
Opponent asks for a card.
Opponents quartet. Game over.
I think I like Pac-Man better.
I'm a champion dancer.
Have you ever? Don't you?
Huh?
We.
Sure. Strange. A tree trunk seems like. I hung the clock part over the key. He used the clock part instead of the key without noticing. The door is now open. Now I could even get into the cafe through the back door where nobody's looking. I wonder how...
Woohoo! Hello, Jerry. Well? Our post office by the river is underwater. It's a good thing I can swim. But my boss, the male beaver, is in an even worse mood now. Wet letters are a lot harder to sort. Let's go. See you later.
A huge... Now I've got milk. I'm so tired again. Nailed up. Nobody can...
Oh. Hello, Jeremiah. It seems like you also like to be out and about at night. I love the serenity of being alone in places like this at night. You can hear the whisper of secret stories that are hiding here and there. I have a special story for you. It's about mice and squirrels in the woods. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find strange things between the worlds. Fragments of stories long forgotten, lost beginnings, and lost endings. Perhaps there's something you have forgotten. Maybe I can find what you have lost.
I'd better hold on. Nothing's whispering. No. Better not raise a ruckus here at night. I ought to talk. I ought to... No, I'll keep...
Extravagant. Welcome back.
About the cake for the hare family, again.
If you find the just...
See you later.
Take care. An ingredient for the cake. Thank you, my little cracker crust. All that's missing now is a handful of sweet red berries, and then chocolate, and then beet syrup. An ingredient for the... Thank you, my... All that's... And then chocolate. An ingredient... Thank you, my... All that's... A handful...
Rose hips are cool. About the preparation...
Everything will be... The dwarves are brewing blue. The treetop fest...
About the cake for the hare...
If you find the ingredients, I can make the cake. Just take a...
See you later.
Take... funny little boy.
Oh, hello, Jeremiah. Did you know that the moon is responsible for the tides? But my old friend the moon has nothing to do with this flood, or with the wild crows that haunt this area during the day. Do you see the lights on the other side of the river? Over there looms the beginning of the sad story for Mousewood's folk. I hope it will have a happy ending.
Isn't there something we can do to help?
That is out of our hands, I'm afraid. But wait, let me tell you a beautiful story from the time before the flood. It's about the old magician visiting the post office by the river. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find strange things between the worlds, fragments of stories' long lost beginnings and lost endings. But maybe I can find what you have.
Now, if I fold it like this, and then... Ta-da! A pot.
Oh, are you going to cook something? What is it?
Let's see.
Not that I need anything. I can manage all by myself. Ooh, now that looks tasty. If that cheese were also seasoned right, well, I might actually be tempted. Ooh, oh, that smells so incredibly good. A well-peppered cheese fondue. I bet it would keep me fed for a week.
Would you give me some red berries in exchange?
Berries? Who needs them anyway? Take as many as you like.
If they taste as good as they smell. By now I must have collected enough berries for 4 games at least. I can't get through here. There's a very deep... There's something written on top in... I guess...
Extravagant. Welcome back. That's an ingredient for the Hare family's cake. Now we have everything honeycombed. By tomorrow, I'll bake a pancake-tastic treat, and then you can pick it up and take it to the Hare family. Maybe they'll even invite you to their birthday party, my little meringue.
There's a sign. Roof terrace closed. Danger of abduction by crows. That doesn't sound good. It says, coffee free, but please also try our pound cake. One hot coffee. Too bad I don't like coffee. Better not raise a ruckus here at night. Better not raise a ruckus. Nice, the web. Nothing's whispering here.
Look for the magical creature who lives in Mousewood. You have already met a little man. Your cards. But to do so, you must ask him to open the portal to his home if you want to see me. Come.
I am Emmett.
It looks kind of sad when well, pumpkin house. It looks kind of, well, pumpkin house. Any bird who built a nest up on a branch. My coffee's cold. But I can't... my coffee won't help. Only a hollow, but the wind, don't poke.
Oh, hello, Jeremiah. So you also like moving behind. That's where I find many of my stories. And I know an interesting one about the grumpy wood dwarves who live here. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? Fragments of lost and lost, perhaps, maybe.
Woohoo! Hello, Jenny. You're out well? A couple of nights ago, I dreamt of a curious tree. It stood in a foggy clearing. A raven was there too. But it was really nice, and we had a really good chat. Let's go. See you later.
Another statue. And look.
Oh. Hello, Jeremiah. The night air is laden with a certain fragrance. You can almost smell the stories floating in it, and I have already captured one this very night. It took place right here at the house of the Hedgehog brothers. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find a fragment lost, and perhaps that maybe I can find.
Eight Stories from Mousewood by Matt Kempke. Read by Rob Quirk. The first story. Of mice, squirrels, and Mousewood Forest. Somewhere, tucked away between faraway fields and winding paths, there lies a forest crowded with mice and squirrels.
Oh, hello, Jim. I have a special. Did you like my story? I often find lost. Oh, hello. I prefer to write at night. Writing seems to be a lot easier then. In my book, I've written down many a tale. Oh, I think I've got one that you might like. It's a story about a human like you visiting this forest. Would you like to hear it? What a wonderful night. Have I told you how much I love the night?
one hot coffee. That won't work. Now my mug is empty. That sure looks tasty.
Thank you. Can you take it to the hare family?
Sure.
Thank you, my little cracker crust.